Hi everyone, it's the Unspeakable from Innerscapes Art Studios. Today I'm doing a squish. The paint is left over from the previous painting, obviously. And I have about 30 minutes before I have my next appointment. And the paint is so beautiful, I had to squish it. And I decided to do some string pull flowers. This is some yarn, and I'm just squishing it into the squish paint. I really don't have a lot of time here, so I'm kind of taking a few shortcuts. And there is an awful lot of paint here on the table. And it's beautiful. But now it's kind of all mixed together. Here's the squish. What I did off camera was pour a little gold and white and violet and a little bit of turquoise in puddles so I could squish the yarn into that for the pull. And this is a long process. I've sped it up. I really had no plan here and kind of winging it. I was thinking about irises because irises do come up in the spring. And there are purple and white and yellow irises. And those were the colors that I was working with. And they're kind of wild. The whole painting looks kind of wild to me, raw. And I'm getting ready for this trip. I'm leaving next week. And it's actually not a trip, it's a retreat. I'm not really going far, and I'm not really traveling outwardly. And the retreat is very ordinary on the outside. But what I'm doing here, what I'm doing in the corner, before I tell you about my trip, is when you do a squish, often the paint goes onto the canvas unevenly and separates. So there I was filling in the places where it was separating. So back to the retreat. It's a time to change my daily habits and patterns so that something new can enter and to connect with my deepest self and my untouched wild self. So that's what these flowers are reminding me of. They're uncultivated and pristine. Maybe. I don't know if they look pristine to you. So I kept going here because I had to. And in the retreat, I'm going to connect with my wild, pure, pristine, very silent nature, while doing my daily tasks in a slightly different order to open the possibilities for change. I keep going here, and I'm not sure I'm liking it. I probably should have stopped 2 times ago, but this is what I have for the day. I don't like that at all, but I have to go at this point, so I had to stop. While it was drying later on, I did put in those 2 white flowers, and I think that kind of revived it. So there it is, my wild irises. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video.